Heading out, try to get some crappie this morning. Water temperature is at about 48 degrees. Actually dropped from what it was last week. I think cold front rain, cools the water off a little bit. It was cold last night. Supposed to even have light snow tonight. Get my Al Roker on. Becoming a weatherman. Temperature, cold front, barometer. I just know how to use keywords, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna try the drop shot. And I'll show you what a drop shot rig is. It's basically just two hooks. I got a double drop shot rig today. Two hooks lined up alongside each other with weight at the bottom so I can drop it down to the place where the fish are down deep. The water's still cold, so the fish haven't become really active like they will be in the coming weeks. So right now I'm just looking for a 4 feet of water here. Front hatch is open, of course. Front hatch is always open. You don't want it to be. Slide up here. Close. So. 5 feet of water.
As I troll along slowly, but I'm looking at the fish finder and also at the same time paying attention to my line and my rod tip to see if it bends or I feel some pressure, like maybe the fish biting. So while I'm looking at the fish finder, what I'm looking for are fish marks, and also looking to troll over some structure. Maybe there'll be some down bushes or trees, a place where fish would use for shelter and also to ambush prey. So I'm looking for those spots and just doing a slight twitch of the rod every once in a while, as you can tell from my wrist. Slight flick of the wrist, and just trying to make the bait bounce up and down, artificial lure to make it look like it's a dying or maybe struggling bait fish, an easy target. So on this trip, this is the first time I'm actually using the drop shot rig with two hooks on it. I've used it before with one hook, but this is the first time for two. So this is like my go-to technique when the bass are very slow and not biting that much. And I think you can use this technique anywhere in the Northeast to catch bass. As you can see here, when I reel it up, you get a quick look at the rig. Got two artificial lures tied up on it with the weight at the bottom. And that weight, I just drop it down and kind of finesse it. A couple of jigs up and down, trying to just make the fish do a type of reaction bite where even if they're not hungry, they'll react to mimicking bait fish or something. So I'm just moving to another area right now. Let's see if I can hook up the first fish of the day.
Alright, so stopped at this side of the lake over here. Just marked some structure and some fish over here. So I'm just gonna fish this area.
That was a hit right there. My rod tip just bit.
See if I can
Missed
get
it.
a fish to bite here. That one. Nice crappie.
Got something, my goodness.
This bag I have attached to the side of my kayak is called the bag, spelled EA, bag, and works out really well for me because it keeps my catch fresh, keeps it from being dragging and being exposed outside the kayak. Good for like sea bass, porgies, coarse crappie in this case.
Off on shore. Just gonna try to work this lure for sure. See what happens.
This was a quick bathroom break. As you see, I had to put the kayak up on shore, take care of my business. So I'm just trying to work this lure, trying to see if I can get some hits because I was catching them, wasn't far from shore, so I wanted to see how this double drop shot rig would actually work from shore, bouncing along the bottom. Thought it had a hit right there, but maybe I just stuck on the bottom. Howling today. I mean, as you can hear probably in the mic here, the wind is crazy, and it was raining all morning. Just sometimes you get fish on those days where it's like really windy, but today was really slow. When the wind died down, the fish started biting more. Shads, but the fish really cannot resist those things just because of that action. It's small, but small profile, but you catch some huge fish. Here's my rig. Get a close look at it. I'm going to do a walk around video, but it's a 2016 Hobie Outback limited edition. It's number 211 of over 500 made in the world. I anchored up once here. Here's the anchor I use. When the wind picks up, I sometimes just drop it down when I'm using it in lakes.
Crappie here.
I really took my time fighting this fish because as I got closer, I realized that this is probably going to be one of the biggest fish I had this year. This fish measured about 14 inches and close to 2.5 pounds. Big spawning crappie.
Another huge crappie, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this crappie, guys. Unbelievable. I gotta get him off this hook so I can show you how big this crappie is. Look how big this crappie is, guys. Ooh, slab daddy. I don't know if he can fit in my bag. So we get look how fat he is. Pregnant too, it looks like. Wow.
Fish are very slow. They're still very lazy right now, coming out of their winter holes. So we were able to get about 3 of them today. All of them caught on the simple drop shot rig with 2 hooks, size 1 octopus. Got 2 hooks with a 3/8 ounce lead weight at the bottom. All the hooks were tipped Mr. Crappie's Strike King lure, the 2-inch lightning shad. Glimmer blue, which has like a little sparkling glittery thing that I think fish like with a little curly tail, and caught 1 on his power bait. Fish bite and won't let go. I think the hook doesn't let him let go, but that's opinion, I guess. So what happens now is we try to wait for the water to warm up a little bit. Fish finder says the reading is about 52 degrees. It feels much colder than 52. So I think when it warms up a little bit, these fish will get more active and hopefully start coming in the shallows, and we can just use some live shiners. Right now, it's artificials all the way. I did catch 1 of these with the gulp tipped with a worm, but I don't think it was the worm that made him bite, to be honest with you. But here's the catch. So today was quality over quantity. Huge slabs here. Fish are decent, lace size fish. Where I can get fish fry on. So going in, spend some time with the family now. Please check back, subscribe if you like this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like me, share it, because I'm going to bring more to you. Until next time, deuces.